Hi, my name is Sophie and this is why I'm getting baptised. I suppose I kind of grew up in a Christian environment. I went to a Church of England school, and up until the age of about 4 or 5, I used to come to Christchurch on the weekends. And then we moved house, sort of stopped going to church. I mean, growing up, I think I never considered myself a Christian. I suppose it's that thing on like a form and it's like, tick the box. And I didn't really know. I was like, am I a Christian? I don't know. But I never sort of had the understanding or appreciation of faith or God that I do now. Like, I felt like in my life I was searching for that kind of permanent joy, something that, you know, is kind of tangible and you can hold on to. And I feel like, you know, that was never there until God. The reason I came to Christchurch, and we'd moved sort of back to Winchester. I remember it was a Sunday about like 3 or 4 p.m. and I just walked down the stairs, kind of got to the bottom of the stairs and like my mum was in the lounge and I was like, Mum, I'm going to church today. And because Christchurch was a church I knew from when I was younger, I literally just went. I like had a shower, put on my nice clothes and off I went. I'm quite an anxious person usually, and normally if I'm going somewhere, especially somewhere new, I'm like really stressed. But I remember weirdly like just driving to church and sort of just feeling fine, and then I came in and everyone was lovely, so, you know, thanks everyone. I think the moment I kind of decided I was a Christian, like I'd just been coming here for a little while and I'd been invited on the weekend away. I think it was easy to kind of love God. I mean, that bit was always easy. I think I found the kind of workings of it in my brain and working it all out, and obviously like the world is not a perfect place, and I think kind of struggling with that was a bit difficult. But I think the moment where I was like, you know what, like I am a Christian, is I always found myself talking to people about God, and I'd always like make conversation and tell them about church and everything, and then I'd always kind of end it with, oh, but I'm not a Christian, as though like I was somehow ashamed of that. And I was like, that's not right, because I do love God, I do believe, I do follow, you know, I want to live my life this way. And I think I remember saying to Phoebe, like, we were joking about it, and it was like, oh, but I'm not a Christian. And I was like, oh, you know what, like, you know, I am. And I think, you know, it was like the least I could do. And I love the Lord. So my life now is happier, for one. I've found that, you know, forever love that you can hold on to. I feel like no matter what, you will always have God to scoop you up. I think as well, it's such a sense of community. These are people like around me that I can talk to, who understand and who want goodness. I think I've always wanted like goodness and justice and happiness for people in the world, and this is a community and a God that seeks that, and I'm just really grateful for that. It's going to be an edit of me going, wow, love Jesus, love God, love the Lord, love the Virgin Mary. Are we supposed to love her as well?